Hi everyone, I'm America Ostrom and I'm going to be running for 11th grade representative this coming school year. I think I can safely say that this past year has been a roller coaster of emotions for everyone. There was so much going on with quarantine, and I think student culture and just social interactions in general have depleted since we left in-person school. I never finished my freshman year and I'm going to be a junior next year, which is really crazy. So I understand the weird feelings that come with going back to school in person. So I want to be in student government because I have enjoyed creating fun events since I've been in student government these past 2 years, and I'm always open to suggestions and listening to concerns from peers. I think we can strengthen our student culture through student government by creating social events such as lunch events, grade level competitions, advisory competitions, after school events, and finding even more ways to engage with each other to really build that sense of community again. I hope that you consider me for one of your 11th grade representatives. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Cindy Galvan and I am running for representative on our student government because I would like to represent all my peers. I want to be a representative that can be inclusive and speak up for any current issues my peers might be facing. I would like to create a safe space for peers to share any concerns that they might have, such as bullying or any hardships that they might be dealing with, and help them resolve those issues in school. I think being a representative can push me out of my comfort zone, which will allow me to grow not only as a student leader, but personally as well. I would like the opportunity to continue to encourage my peers to dream big and help them believe in themselves through this position in student government.
Hey, I'm Sophia and I'll be running for junior representative. I'm constantly all for enhancing my skills of working with others to provide the best of a situation or to improve my own skills of taking lead as I have these past 2 years at ESHS. I'm sure we can all agree that this past year has not been the easiest, from lacking motivation to disconnecting from previously created bonds. As your representative, it's my priority to help make the transition from online school to in-person school as smooth as possible and be someone you can rely on. I push to project all of your thoughts and concerns to make sure you are being heard and understood. I would love to continue planning events with the student government members to make lifelong memories through such as dances with a potential in and out truck and a possible roller skating event for everyone to have a good time. Student culture is more important than ever this year, getting to experience our energies further. Ensuring that everyone feels they belong is at the top of my list to build back that sense of connectedness and see faces light up again. Vote for me as a junior representative to be a part of making this year one to look forward to, and I hope you're ending off this one strong.
Hi friends, my name is Kate and I'm going to be running to be one of your class representatives. I'm running because collaboration and communication are just things that come really natural to me. I love hearing and sharing new ideas, especially if it's with a team of new people. I just want to say that I am new to this school, but I feel like this is a really great opportunity for me to know you and for you to know me. At my previous high school, I was in ASB leadership for 2 years. I was a freshman class officer and I was in my high school drill team. So I really just want to take those experiences that I learned there and take it to ESAT to really just heighten school culture. My end goal is ultimately to create a stronger sense of community inside and outside of school. That's why community engagement is something I think is really important, which is also why I would love to host toy drives, community fridges, promote student work so people can feel more included at school. I am a new face. I can bring in new ideas. So with that being said, thank you so much for listening. Have a good day, stay safe, and vote for Kate!
Yo, what's up everybody? My name is Brendan, and I will be rerunning for student government for this upcoming 2021 to 2022 school year as an 11th grade representative. This year has, without a doubt, been tough for all of us when it came to taking care of our family, to keeping up with our work, and of course, keeping a sense of community amongst all of us. However, for this upcoming school year, me, alongside the rest of the student gov team, plan on bringing back what we've missed. To large events, to school activities, I plan on making those all a reality, including any bright ideas that you all have so that we can reconnect with each other and truly have fun for the rest of the time that we have being high schoolers. We've really missed a lot, so let's do what we can by voting for me as an 11th grade representative. Thank you and take care.
Hi, Grizzlies. First off, I hope everyone is doing well, is happy and healthy. But moving forward, my name is Samantha Sanchez, and I'm running to be your 12th grade representative. I have been in student gov since freshman year. It's been such a long but insightful journey, and I cannot express how grateful I am to be able to have earned your vote for all these years. It makes me incredibly happy that you guys trust me so much. But anyways, I've said from freshman year that one of my goals have been to create a more engaging and close-knit community at ESAT, and so you'll usually find me in the quad running around trying to get the advisory competitions going and running smoothly. I love doing these things as the one of the members of the lunch committee. That's my role there, to create these games, to keep track of points, to plan the end of the year party for the winning advisory. It just brings me so much joy to see y'all having so much fun. It's so hilarious and joyful when you guys bring out your competitive side, especially when teachers and staff get involved. Just bring some good into my heart. But I hope that my work in the past has showed you how I want to prioritize you guys and make sure that, with the stress that comes with school, you guys are also having some fun in between classes, right? But anyways, moving on from the past and more into the future, this year has been so difficult for so many of us. It's been mentally exhausting for a lot of you guys, including myself. And so that's why I think that Student Gov should really be prioritizing keeping us more together, keeping us more alive, more school spirit. And I really want that to be in a way where we're holding more celebrations for y'all. So many of you have accomplished so many things during this year, even with all of the restrictions that we've had, and we really need to celebrate that, even the little things. Creating more dances, more lunch events, more fun things, really prioritizing that, because I feel like our spirits need to be lifted after this very gloomy year. But anyways, I don't want to take up any more of your time, and I hope that I can earn your vote again and that you can still trust in me, because if you do, I'm ready to bring it for our senior year and really have some fun and just have a memorable year. So thank you so much for listening.
Hello everyone, if you don't already know me, my name is Jasmine, and for this upcoming school year, I will be running for 11th grade secretary. This quarantine life we've been in for almost 16 months has been quite rough for all of us, whether it may be family issues or keeping up with schoolwork or dealing with uncontrollable matters. I know it's been very hard. However, as we should already know, we will be going back to campus for the following school year. With this being said, I think it's the school's responsibility to try to rebuild those connections and interactions we may have lost during this time, and I would like to help out with that. Other than doing secretary work like managing the school's social media or overseeing the school's fundraisers and events, I would also try my best to accommodate the students' needs and communicate the students' concerns. Your voices are valuable to the school, and I would like to ensure that your comments are taken into account. I believe it's important, as the students' education and the experience here are the main priorities. I think I qualify for this position because I am very responsible and keep up with all my work. I'm also an honest person. If I find something off or something that could be fixed, I'll speak out. For the remaining time we have as high schoolers, I would like to do the most we can. If you're interested in electing an 11th secretary like me, you definitely should. Thank you for listening and take care.
Hey Grizzlies, my name is Anthony Aquino, and for those of you guys who don't know me, I'm still Anthony Aquino, and I am running to be your guys' secretary. My goal with this position is to take your guys' input on future events, making your voice heard to the rest of Student Gov. I plan to see over every school event and fundraiser that Student Gov creates so they can reach their maximum potential and be a more memorable moment for everyone who participates. I will also do my best to make a more diverse and interactive space on the Student Gov social media pages. I will do this by creating polls, virtual game nights, and quizzes on the Student Gov social media. I'm counting on your guys' vote to be able to make these ideas a reality and make them a more memorable year for everyone. So I'm counting on your guys' vote to vote me, Anthony Aquino, for your guys' secretary.
Hey everybody, I hope you're having a great day. My name is Mike Melendez and I'm currently one of your 11th grade representatives. I'm currently running to be your student body treasurer, and within this role I'd be keeping track of all financial transactions made through student government and making sure all of our numbers are correct within our books. Throughout the time of being a junior representative, I've learned a lot about how a school should function. I've also spent a lot of time working with my peers, and I've gained a pretty good understanding of what you'd probably want your upcoming school year to look like. I plan on working with other members of student government to provide a school year that will not be forgotten by my peers or by those of you who are just entering the school we've learned to call home. I'm really looking forward to listening to your ideas from all grade levels and incorporating these ideas to the best of my ability to turn them into a reality that can really be enjoyed by everyone around us. Thank you for your time and consideration from the representative who is counting on your vote to attain the position of treasurer. Thank you.
Hello everybody at ESHS. For those who do not know me, my name is Marisa Jr. and I am a current junior at ESHS. I'll be running as a student body treasurer for Mental Science High School. Although last year I didn't get selected for a junior representative, that didn't stop my passion for wanting to help the student body. As a student government aide, I met my peers in planning out events that took place this past academic school year, such as the gingerbread competition, the Halloween pumpkin carving contest, and as well as game night. Through this experience and knowledge that I have now, I think I could transition that knowledge to help me be your student body treasurer. As well as we were all away from school this past academic year, I will ensure that to the best of my abilities, to make sure all the money is directed to things the student body wants and for the best interest for the student body, such as lunch events, games, dances, and sports as well. As I have seen in the past year at ESHS, I have noticed how sports have not been funded properly and haven't gotten as much attention. As a student treasurer, I would reach out to Mr. Taylor as the new athletic director for ESHS so student government and Mr. Taylor can collaborate and so sports can be correctly funded. Make sure your voice is heard and vote for Marisa for your student body treasurer. This year, it is your turn to voice your opinions and you must voice where you want your funds to go to. Thank you.
Hey Grizzlies, my name is Isabella. I am a current junior and I am running to be your vice president. My student government experience includes being in leadership all 3 years of middle school and being a 9th and 11th grade representative here at ESHS. With this experience, I have gained knowledge that will help me push forward ideas that I've heard from all of you. Now, this past school year was almost fully virtual, so not only have we not had in-person classes, but we also missed out on a lot of events. The fall dance, Moonlight Rollerway, talent show, winter formal, spring dance, love-in, and so many more were not possible this year. I will work hard to bring back these events better than ever. To all the freshmen and sophomores who have not yet had a full in-person year at ESHS, I can't wait to introduce you to these memorable events. I would also like to introduce traditional high school events that I've heard some of you talk about in the past. Events like the homecoming dances, pep rallies, powder puff, etc. I will achieve these goals by expanding my research on the best fundraisers to give us a bigger budget for such events. One major thing that I can guarantee to you is I will always take your opinions into account. I will use surveys and polls to get your feedback on how to improve the school community and to make school more enjoyable for you. Another step I will work towards is making sports a more prominent aspect in the ESHS community, by giving athletes more recognition and by creating events that boost school spirit around our sports teams. My experience in student government will allow me to accomplish our plans for a return to school that we can all look forward to and that we will never forget. So please remember to vote Isabella for your vice president. Thank you.
Hi everyone, my name is Yasmine and I will be running for 12th grade vice president this year. And now the reason why I would like to be vice president this year is because, for one, I want to ensure that everyone's voices are heard. Like as a 10th and 11th grade representative, whenever I would get questions from students, whether it be, from when we were still in person, or from, whether it's text or email, I always try to bring it up during student gov meetings so that I can get a response and then communicate that back to the students. Therefore, I would like to continue to do that, and aside from that, I would also like to go club to club and see what type of events they would like to host, because I feel like there's a lot of clubs that, want to host events, but they don't necessarily know how to go about it, and so that's where I would step in and see what events they would want to do, and then communicate that back to student government and see what we can do from there. Lastly, I really want to create events that are geared towards actually, celebrating the different ethnicities at our school, so that we can learn more about each other and celebrate each other through the different foods and decorations and music. And so overall this year, I would like to be vice president to ensure that, for one, people's voices are heard, to help host more events, and to build the student culture, but obviously to also support the president for our school. So thank you.
Hello all freshmen, sophomores, and juniors. My name is Daniel Hernandez and I'm running to be your 12th grade class president. So I've had 3 years of student government experience since freshman year. I've had to work alongside Mr. Reyna, our assistant principal, and two of our former principals at school. However, in 2020, our school year came to an abrupt stop. We had to go virtual. We didn't have the ability to experience fun school events like dances, movie nights, game nights that we would usually host at Environmental Science and Technology High School. And this year is perhaps the most fundamental year where we get to make memories with our friends. So to the freshmen who've never even been on campus before, you guys deserve to make memories with your friends and have the most school spirit you've ever had at any school you've ever attended. Now, to make that possible, I am going to make sure your voices are heard. What do you guys want this year? What will make you and your friends happy this year? You've never been on campus before, and you deserve so much more than you already have gotten this year. To my sophomores, you're about to go into your junior year, perhaps the most important year of your high school career, and it's going to be stressful. So you guys deserve to blow off some steam and get into the school spirit and have fun at events that you would usually have, such as the Moonlight Rollerway, the movie nights, the dances, or whatever you guys want to happen this year. Let's make it happen. And to my current juniors who are rising seniors, we've known each other for the past 3 years, and this year is the one we need to go all out on events, dances, movie nights times 10 to the max like they've never been before. You've instilled your trust in me for the past 3 years as a student government member. I ask you to give me that trust again this year so that we can make work and we can have the most fun with our friends. Don't let this year get away from you. Vote for me if you want to have a fun senior year as your 12th grade class president.